Hi, this video is aimed at Design Technology Key Stage 3 students, so years 7, 8 and 9 at Priory School. You've got 5 choices this week. The first one is a standalone lesson based around Fairtrade. I'll come on to that in a minute. The second one is the pop-up book project, and many of you have started that. Some of you have completed it, some really good results that we've seen. So keep sending your work in for that. The third choice is the CAD project, the Tinkercad project. On the Tinkercad website is where you save your work. There's loads of resources on there and tasks for you to do. You can design your own thing or things, and again send us the work so we can have a look at it and feed it back to you. The fourth choice is one of the DT challenges. It's the textiles challenge. So it's an upcycling project. So take an old piece of clothing or something else made from fabric, and you change it and make it into something else. So for example, I cut off a pair of jeans because I wanted shorts, and I used the bottom pieces to make a tool rack, so that I could wrap them up and keep my tools together when I went cycling. The information and the step-by-step of how to make that tool wrap is also on EduLink with the rest of the resources. The fourth, by the way, thanks for Miss Middlemass for preparing those resources. The last one is the DT Engineering Challenge. The resources were completed by Mr. Orm, so thanks for that. They take you to a website. Okay, and there's about 10 different choices. It sounds engineering standards, though it's going to be quite difficult and complicated. You need machinery, you don't. You just need things that materials and equipment that you've got at home. So scissors, glue, card, paper, pen, pencil. Okay, those types of things. Mr. Orm did those resources, so thank you, Mr. Orm, for doing that. So back to today's standalone lesson. It's Fairtrade. There's 2 worksheets preceding. Coming before each worksheet are 2 help sheets, and all the information you need are on those help sheets. There is a link to a website, that's the fairtradefoundation.org.uk. You can have a look at that, but you don't need to. Okay, so the first worksheet, you'll have to describe what Fairtrade is, and then you will have to think about the sourcing of raw materials, working conditions and consideration of wildlife, and how Fairtrade can affect those 3 things. And there's a picture of a Fairtrade dress on that first worksheet. The second worksheet based around 3 columns in a table. So the headings are the farmer, the retailer and the consumer, and what you need to do is take the information from the previous slide and put it into the correct column. Now some of them will go in more than one column. You need to think about which column the statement best fits into. Okay, so something like makes more money, that could go in the farmer or the retailer column. You could put it in both, or you can select one of them. Something like enables people to take care of themselves, well, that's probably going to go in the farmer column, in the workers column. Something like an effective way to change the world, well, that's really the consumer. The consumer makes a choice, okay, and by those choices that can have an impact on things like the environment, fair trade, if you buy a fair trade product, etc. Okay, so that's today's standalone lesson. Good luck. Send us in the results of that, and we'll feedback our comments to you. So send it to your design technology teacher. Okay, thank you very much and good luck.